with Daft Punk and The Lonely Island. Leading to Julian, with his background as a wealthy kid turned rock star, known for doing shit around New York, being the poster child for the hipster youth of the early 2010s. Despite this, Julian got sober, claiming that he's been hungover for 5 years at the beginning of this decade, and looked to use his platform to align left-leaning political thought with the music substream as we entered the first Trump administration. And this was an admirable effort, with him interviewing Henry Giroux for Rolling Stone back in the online cesspool that was 2016. Citing Chris Hedges as someone who helped him gain a level of political consciousness. And from that interview, he's been consistent in that effort. And at the start of this decade, he started a short series on Rolling Stone, interviewing the leaders in independent media and socialism. He's got interviews with Amy Goodman, Richard Wolff, and weirdos like Noam Chomsky. Taking it farther than his peers, he's openly shown support for BDS back in 2021, calling for a boycott of Israel before it was super popular to do so. Not that he deserves a pat on the back for this, it's something that all musicians should be doing. But regardless, solid. And these recent political stances leading to him abstaining from voting in the 2024 presidential election, mainly because he didn't want to choose between corporate and corporate Christian fascism, and called it a horrible lie and a joke. In the future, just advocate for a third party. And this culminated recently with our aforementioned Coachella performance, where they performed the song Oblivious and displayed messages condemning U.S. foreign policy, putting a spotlight on the genocide and scholasticide committed by Israel in the U.S. and Gaza and Iran, as well as Julian himself wearing a shirt implicating Amazon and by extension Jeff Bezos being complicit in these war crimes. Followed quickly by Julian calling out the white privilege of white American Jewish folks and comparing Hamas's attack on October 7th to slave revolts and indigenous American uprisings. But why are the party boys of yesteryear making these radical shifts? Chris Hedges actually has the answer to this question. In his book Death of the Liberal Class, written all the way back in 2009 or 2010, he asserts,
"The anemic liberal class continues to assert, despite ample evidence to the contrary, that human freedom and equality can be achieved through the charade of electoral politics and constitutional reform. It refuses to acknowledge the corporate domination of traditional democratic channels for ensuring broad participatory power. Law has become, perhaps, the last idealistic refuge of the liberal class. Liberals, while despairing of legislative bodies and the lack of genuine debate in political campaigns, retain a naive faith in law as an effective vehicle for reform.
They retain this faith despite a manipulation of the legal system by corporate power that is as flagrant as the corporate manipulation of electoral politics and legislative deliberation. Laws passed by Congress, for example, deregulated the economy and turned it over to speculators. Laws permitted the pillaging of the U.S. Treasury on behalf of Wall Street. Laws have suspended vital civil liberties, including habeas corpus, and permit the president to authorize the assassination of U.S. citizens deemed complicit in terror. The Supreme Court, overturning legal precedent, ended the recount in the 2000 Florida presidential election and anointed George W. Bush as president.
This, by and large, is the logical conclusion as our media apparatus continues to act in direct conflict with what we see with our own eyes. The heightened contradictions of a hostile political reality, a reality in which, day by day, we're told to be as civil as possible to our political establishment, while they do nothing to ensure our right to live with dignity. If we're being real, it's looking more and more like our modern media ecosystem is more interested in protecting the reputation of its failed colonial proxy than informing the public. And we all know why.
Like, you know, under any Jewish sounding actor posting like, oh, I hope they're not a Zionist, are they a Zionist, blah, 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 blah. And I do feel that this creates this kind of like atmosphere of like a default suspicion of Jews, which sort of is an echo of a centuries long dynamic.
Folks, we are in an information war.
We will be the new InfoWars. Now we got to go through the machinations of the court, and we've had some setbacks over the past couple of days, but that is not stopping us. It is not tempering our resolve. Over the next several days or weeks, you will see much more coming out of this.
And are attempting as Americans to parse out a shared reality that functions in truth despite every major news network lying about what our government is doing. After that, so many layers of how we consume media continue to be actively suppressed. Just look at CBS News, brought to you by atrocity propagandist Barry Weiss.
We had Barry Weiss last Friday night. She's fantastic.
Even the efficacy of anti-imperialist disruption at Coachella can be called into question when the event is partially funded by YouTube and Google. But also, I'm making this on YouTube. So what does it all mean? I'm no moral purist. Any theory reader can hip you on how these contradictions function and how it's the job of those advocating for a better world to shine a light on these contradictions to speed up the inevitable revolutionary process. And an important step within that process is education and dialogue. All this to say, I see no problem with using certain avenues of our compromised media ecosystem to agitate politically or culturally. Disruptors are important. Within this process of agitating, things like optics and strategy and language come into play, and this can cause some friction, even amongst folks looking to participate in anti-fascist messaging. So when Julian prefaces talking about American Jewish folks with, "It was nice having a career," only to rightly talk about American Zionist and white privilege, it signals to me how these playing fields are still very uneven. But it's something that we can talk about, and I'm hoping that we can be very normal about. Please be normal. Recently, this tweet hit my timeline, and ever since, across multiple social media channels and bubbles, the vibes have been awful. This surprisingly caused some sort of rhetorical split amongst a collection of content creators, with some seeing the term Jewish supremacy as
an exploitable energy by some sinister people, right? In the way that, I don't know, like disillusioned like young men on the internet turned out to be a dangerously exploitable energy,
it
right?
is, Natalie, but like, what are we gonna do? Like, this is why I'm so frustrated with it.
And I see this as kind of embarrassing for a few reasons. But first, outside of recent blunders from our wealthy white overlord Natalie here, I don't see using the anti-colonial struggles and plights of the oppressed people as some sort of moral gotcha against other content creators as a productive thing to do. It doesn't make the Palestinians safer or push their cause further. Even though I feel like it's important at times to call creators out from time to time, drama baiting and using the oppression of others to garner clicks and views is just doing a woke version of capitalistic YouTube drama.
We also see an intertextuality in the content reaction ecosystem, where it's become more profitable to make content that's critiquing other creators or content that's owning or debunking other creators, especially those that are more popular than yourself, as this content encourages increased platform engagement and time spent on YouTube, right? Because if I make a video that's like, this guy sucks, this guy's real bad, this human being who has family, people he loves, probably works hard, probably cries sometimes, this guy's a bad person because he said a thing on Twitter or something I don't like, he's bad, right? When I do that, you're more likely to then say, I'm gonna go see what that guy's up to. And maybe you go and you watch one of his videos and you're like, oh, Michael's my guy, I'll kill your whole family. And in doing so, right, that content has spurred you to both stay on the platform and engage with other stuff on the platform. And when I make that video, I know that guy might make a video about me, and we're gonna have, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get it.
But back to this term, to those who are put off by it. How much have you read, especially around how Israeli society is organized, the settler colonial goals of Israel, and who's prioritized within Israeli society? According to Israeli historian Ilan Pappé and contemporary Jewish writers like Cheryl Ono, Jewish supremacy refers to both the belief that Jewish people are superior to non-Jewish people, which is structurally how Israeli society has to function in order to perpetrate its own existence. And while it could be easier to lump this in with the colonial structure that we know as white supremacy, seeing how the creation of the state of a dispossessed Palestinian land is just a colonial extension of secular European colonizers, it's incomplete in that Israel itself draws on both a diverse group of Jewish settlers from a host of white, brown, and sometimes black countries or demographics to help grow the settlements and expand, meaning that who's allowed to colonize isn't just chalked up to white people, no pun intended.
Israel's Ministry of Integration said the immigrants would be settled in the north of the country. They're the first to arrive since the Israeli government decided in November to accept around 4,600 members of the B'nai Menashe community of northeastern India, who say they are the descendants of one of the 10 lost tribes of ancient Israel who were driven out by the Assyrian kings roughly 2,700 years ago. What an extraordinary story.
And second, Jewish religious spaces, synagogues and such, both domestically and abroad, are used to auction off and sell Palestinian land. And when folks protest these events that do indeed violate quote-unquote international law, they are condemned and at times arrested.
We are here today to protest the sale of stolen Palestinian land that is happening about a block and a half away here in a synagogue. The NYPD has created hundreds of feet of frozen zones to protect us from accessing the location of our protests. Obviously, international law recognizes the occupied West Bank as not part of the Israeli state, and therefore forbids Israel from transferring its civilian populations into the occupied West Bank, which they are trying to do today by selling land, by giving many, many benefits to settlers from New York who move into the occupied West Bank.
Even with how we're forced to choose our words carefully around this topic specifically, we always have to center the feelings of Jewish folks in lieu of the displacement, genocide, and dehumanizations of Palestinians and the Lebanese. And sure, even I've been guilty of the quick hand washing. Anti-Zionism isn't anti-Semitism, which I believe is true, while also acknowledging that in my country, Jewish religious spaces are indeed weaponized against the Palestinian people. But again, since a lot of people have bird brains, anti-Semitism bad, bigotry bad, be normal in my comments, please. Here's a quote.
What sets Israel apart here and makes the situation more intractable is that no one is able to call out Jewish supremacy without being labeled an anti-Semite and risking their own safety and livelihood. That threat has largely silenced the world's press corps and politicians. As a result, Israel can freely invoke the Holocaust to justify its atrocities and its quest to destabilize every country in the region, while the rest of us choke on hypocrisy and lack of accountability.
For me personally, it's a dual conundrum, but not impossible to understand. A lot like how Western Christianity can be a colonial tool used to separate queer folks from their community under a white supremacist framework or standard, that doesn't automatically suddenly absolve Black Christians from doing the deconstruction work internally within their own religious spaces and families. And yes, to be clear, to an extent, this does put Jewish supremacy under, or as a subcategory, under the broader white supremacy umbrella, a branch if you will. But that doesn't mean that this term shouldn't be used. And by hand-wringing over speech like this, out of fear of opportunists, we, by proxy, silence some Palestinian voices who are actually affected by it.
It is not my fault that they are Jewish. I have zero interest in apologizing for centuries-old tropes created by Europeans when millions of us confront real, tangible oppression, living behind cement walls or under siege or in exile, and living with woes too expansive to summarize. I am tired of the impulse to preemptively distance myself from something of which I am not guilty, and particularly tired of the constant burden to prove that I am not inherently bigoted. I'm tired of the pearl-clutching pretense that should such animosity exist, its existence would be inexplicable and rootless, of the academics and the intellectuals punching down on the unfiltered among us. Most of all, I am tired of the false equivalence between semantic violence and systemic violence. Only one party in this conflict is actively engaged in the intentional and systematic attempted eradication of an entire population. Mohammed El-Kurd, Perfect Victims and the Politics of Appeal.
Even when looking at the racial makeup of the fake Israeli state, according to a 2019 study, close to about 45% of Israelis can be categorized as Mizrahi, meaning having descendants from Asia or North Africa, followed by Ashkenazi, meaning descendants from Europe, America, South Africa, put plainly, the whites, 12% being quote-unquote Soviets, 3% being Ethiopian, and the rest being a mix of these groups. This purposely complicates the racial makeup of Israeli society, and although white Jewish people are generally favored and treated better, as a whole, Jewish people, regardless of race, receive preferential treatment over the Palestinian and non-Jewish folks in the colonial entity. Okay, so there's a lot of information about this term. Why is it so controversial though?
When you talked about discrimination, when you talked about anti-Semitism, it meant, does it affect your job opportunities? Does it affect your access to certain institutions of higher education? Does it affect where you're going to live? Does it affect negatively your interactions with the law? That's what anti-Semitism meant. They were quantifiable, palpable, and lucid expressions of this phobia, whatever you want to call anti-Semitism, okay?
Put plainly, America has a liberal Zionism problem, not because a cabal of Jewish people control everything, But in my view, because there hasn't really been a broad left-wing liberatory movement here in the States. One could say ever. Be it the McCarthy era in the 50s or the crackdown on black liberation movements in the 70s and 80s, the American psyche is very uncomfortable with left-wing political militancy and anti-colonial movements, despite neoliberalism's contradictions staring us right in the face. We're living in an era where even the Democratic establishment would rather spend all of its time, resources, and energy attacking its left flank, Hassan Piker, even though he's attempting to put them on game and work within their structural boundaries.
I've spent my entire professional media career and far beyond that combating anti-Semitism. I've been doxxed, swatted by neo-Nazis for my consistent advocacy against anti-Semitism. I just also happen to be an avowed anti-Zionist. I believe Zionism is a very racist ideology. It's an ethno-religious supremacist ideology, and it's the underpinning ideology that has caused the genocide of Palestinians in the hands of Israel and also the United States of America.
Jonah, there's a lot to unpack there. What's your response?
Yeah, I mean, what Piker does that a lot of people of his ilk do is they try to inoculate themselves against claims of Jew hatred by pointing it out in places that aren't them. He's been very clear pointing things out on the right. Oh, that's anti-Semitism. These are the tropes they use. And then he'll use the exact same tropes and just sub Jew for Israel, which is the place where all Jews collectively have a connection to, and is the homeland where more than 50% of Jews on planet Earth live. So it's not, he would never say Jews control the media, but Israel controls the media.
I don't even say that.
The Jews did.
I don't even say that.
With Iran and control the American government, but Israel does. And so he's able to sort of get away with some of this stuff in these subtle ways.
I love that these guys are literally doing the conflation, by the way. He tied Israel to Jews, and then now it's just going on.
But they'd rather introduce legislation to condemn a streamer than speak up and advocate for, not killing brown or Arab kids. This is the political and economic state of the world right now. And even within these progressive spaces, the idea of anti-Semitism being on the rise is discussed endlessly. And these claims are prioritized over anything else. And while yes, I can agree that we're seeing more outright bigotry all around, and Jewish folks are definitely experiencing interpersonal bigotry as a result of far-right Christo-fascism and techno-fascism, mainstreamed by our current administration. I mean, to be honest, the last couple administrations. But what sort of bugs me about these conversations as someone who's in community and a part of a broad coalition of marginalized people is that we are told to see this interpersonal bigotry and view it within a vacuum, especially here in the States, where there are structural barriers on top of the bigotry that marginalized folks are experiencing here. For example, there are laws being introduced that are keeping trans folks from receiving gender-affirming care and traveling in their own state or abroad freely.
After a new law essentially canceled their driver's licenses. This sweeping new bill was passed by the state's Republican supermajority over the veto of the Democratic governor there. It forces trans people to use public restrooms that might not conform with their gender identity, and lets any citizens sue someone they think is trans for $1,000 if they violate that rule.
Black femicide and anti-black violence is rising rapidly, while we continue to hear stories about how prevalent police violence is. Add to that, black voting districts continue to be redrawn in a way that limit our democratic freedoms. Muslims and Arabs continue to be attacked, threatened, and have their places of worship violated, while Bill Mayer makes jokes about it. And Van Jones, no one likes him.
If you are a young person, you open up your phone and all you see is dead Gaza baby, dead Gaza baby, dead Gaza baby, Diddy, dead Gaza baby, dead Gaza baby. That's basically...
Latino community is terrorized by ICE. All of these things are happening, and not to be callous, but it seems like violence against all marginalized identities seems to be on the rise. And to the point of this video, mass displacement and bombing campaigns against both Palestinians and Lebanese people continue every single day. But regardless of these facts, you can make anti-trans jokes, be Islamophobic, or anti-black with no consequences whatsoever. And what are the most progressive elected officials amongst us doing right now?
I think that rhetoric is patently unacceptable. I think it's reprehensible. And as is common for freelance illustrators, the First Lady was commissioned to illustrate an excerpt of a book by a third party. She has never engaged with or met with the author, nor had she seen the tweets that you're referring to. And we stand in our administration, and I can tell you our administration, which is separate from the First Lady, as she doesn't have a role within it, against bigotry of all forms. And we do so unflinchingly because every single New Yorker deserves a place that they can call home without having to be wary of being their full self when they do so.
Even the so-called anti-Zionist mayor saw fit to condemn a Palestinian-American author and activist for the crime of referring to Zionism and Jewish supremacy as it is. When said Zionists are brought up to be Jewish supremacists and view Palestinians as inferior, non-human.
Oh, good. I have my motorcycle. Wait, this assault rifle is like a missile launcher. I'm so glad I picked this gun up. What the hell is that thing? Oh. Ooh, 61 points. I like this game. Like Final Fantasy 15, I think it brings old style into the modern era. Wanna go outside? It's nice and sunny out there now. Wanna go outside, kitty? Melee meets head.
Warp drive active.
We'll go outside. Unless I'll just have to sit my drones here. Yeah, you know what should I say? Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. I got you, kitty. I'm your best friend. I got you. You ready? There you go. Get out there. Oh, why am I not moving? Orbit, damn it. That was a world boss? I kicked his ass on hard mode. Like dodgy scar. Equip. Drone salon quality perforator. Yeah, it's a perforator, all right. I like it. That guy was a bulkhead, I guess. Wait, why did he explode? This sniper rifle's really good. What was that? Oh god. They all stick and then they blow up. I love that. This was good. Now we can take a little break while I get my thingies back to fight the next wave. These things had extolled Yuga. I like this sniper rifle. Full auto or... I didn't do that, but anyway. So full auto or... Ooh, triple bill. That's cool, I can just hold it down. Yeah, this is a good gun. I think this gun's better. No, I don't know. Well, I'm going to take it in any event, but yeah. This submachine gun... This is an assault rifle. I'm looking at my submachine gun. Oh, yeah, I don't like this submachine gun. Sub me out. So this is a shotgun, is it? Cool. Well, let's fight. The game kind of has a bleached out look to it. Maybe because I turned the shader down. I don't know. Lurking Puka. That might be better than this thing. Strong Truncheon. Bilious Infestation. The Shrapnel Cannon was actually really strong. Let's switch out back to that thing. The Shrapnel Cannon is really strong, see it? Oh, my arm. I like the XP. You can see it really solid. I think this is where I came in, huh? Yeah. This sucks. I really wish I wouldn't do this piece of shit developer where you just, like, assume I know what you're thinking and I have no idea what to do. You just strand me out here in the terrible death waters that is your design. You just strand me, motherfucker. You strand me out here, you piece of shit. Oh, there. See, like, how would I know? I can't read your fucking idiot brain. I don't know what you want. What's that? What's this? Oh, you fuddy-duddy bum developer and your fucking terrible design. What the fuck do I do? Is that like working? Not really. Okay, I think I understand it a little better now. Wait, that like bounced it back. It's like a whole relay now. I don't know. Is that it? It's now it's like a mirror. I guess. This convoluted dumb puzzle. Ah, okay. I guess that's not it. Why? Why would you do this puzzle in a shooter? Why are you like this, piece of shit developer? Why are you like this? Nobody wants you to be like this. Why are you like this? No, ain't nobody care about your dumb grappling hook puzzle that wouldn't ever apply to real life in any way or form. Why do you do it? That one shoots there. This one shoots there. It bounces there. It goes back to this one. This one... I don't know. This one... Now it's like a triangle. I don't know. There, I got it. Finally. How good can I leave this place? It appears I can. Oh, oops. Without the voices, and if you're patient with the puzzles and just assume that they're going to waste your time, it's not that bad of a game. I like this game. I do not have buyer's remorse. I think it's a good game. I'm glad I have it. I can always fall back on it and play it when I feel like it. Constantly out of space. I don't know where to go, what to do. Where do I go, piece of shit developer? What do I do? Oh, okay. I know what I would do, but I don't know what you want me to do. Which is leave. Fuck was that? Who took a shot at me? I'm supposed to do something with this? Okay. I don't really understand. This place was cool. I liked climbing this place. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Souls-like. A little bit. This is kind of a Souls-like sort of design. Oh, you're like falling off this thing for no reason. Okay. I don't know really what you want me to do with that. Oh, okay. What do you want me to do? I love that. It's like the Needler from Halo. I love that. Needler, it sucked, but it was a funny weapon. It did work. I'm like a sniper in a bell tower. I hit his ass too. Fuck him. Who else wants some? I'm real high up here. That's the only guy in sight. Oh. How about you? You want some? Don't want to fall. I'm way up here. What do I do? Where do I go? What do I do? Where do I go? Oh, yep. Okay. Cool. Are we done here? Nice. Bad shotgun. Well, no, I don't know if it's a bad shotgun, actually. This thing... Yeah, this is the... shrapnel cannon. We'll switch out for that and just see the action for it. Oh, what did I mean? Yeah, I like that more. Definitely. Than this thing, yeah. And, disorienting... Oh, yeah, but that might be better... 225, 176. These are like the same guns. Oh no, this is the perforator that really hurts, yeah. So, I don't know, let's test the shotgun. I don't know, what's better? That thing? Let's test this, the action on this thing. Freeze grenade launcher. Let's test the action. Damn. That's a nice, accurate weapon. Shooting guys in the courtyard is funny. Barrage casing. We'll switch out for that thing. I should take these things with me, but I really don't care. Bullseye, throwing knife, grenade ordnance. Oh yeah, what is my grenade? Nope. That's what I want to do. Oh, yeah, that's what the grenade is? Okay, what's it do? What's that do? This is infinite fire. Okay, I'll take that. Sure, that seems better than a grenade. Yeah. Oh, it's some kind of weird existential thing about Borderlands. Yeah, you're stuck in the fucking toilet, Borderlands. You are. An apt metaphor. Triple barrel. Look how fucking far that guy is. He's like almost out of my render. Don't fall. You're so annoying. Die. Okay. I guess I should take all that crap, but I'm overlogged again. Where do I go? Oh, return to Claptrap. Where the fuck is that? Like, now, where is that at? Way over there. Can I teleport there? No, but I can teleport... Probably there. Yeah, I can teleport there, which is just down the street. I can probably float there, honestly. Oh, yeah, I can see where it's going. Okay, let's just go float there, then. Cool, it's like flying. Ooh, there's a boss. I'm going to plummet now. Oh. Who's here? Fuck you. Got him. Not a bad fight. Ancient white hole impact grenade, I guess. Yeah, ooh, oblique vortex, torque sticky, I'll take that, yeah. And then ancient white hole grenade, I'll just flip out, because this thing, it's cool, but it's not really my style. I don't know, every 52 seconds is maybe better, actually. Looming Lullahan, so we'll have to compare shotgun action. This is a shock shotgun or a cryo shotgun. I don't think I like the action on it, so we'll test this thing next. This I like. We're going to keep this. So, mini spasmodic tonic power cycle recharges with the one use instantly starts recharging equipped energy shield. Okay. Switch out. Yeah, that might be better. Yeah, and then this thing, looming sniper rifle. Yes, I like it. It's good. Absorbing Jofer Regulus shield was really good. This submachine gun. This is the perforator, and it's a nice gun, but yeah, not bad. Incendiary or shock. Yeah, shock's good. Shock's real good. So. Concussive social integration. It's an enhancement. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Ancient white hole impact grenade. It seems like the best grenade I've seen so far. I don't know. The rocket launcher does a lot of fucking damage, more than grenades do, and it's a point and click interface. Man, I shouldn't have. I should be able to pick up all this stupid stuff up. Do I have SDU right now? No. That's okay. What else do you have? Stabbing leap year, it's an enhancement. Free charger. When firing from maximum charge, guns with... Oh, no, I guess... Do I switch that out? Oh, I do, yes. Loot or purchase rare items. Mega radio protectant juicer. It's a better shield, I guess? Yeah. And... Mega nootropic refresher. It's a better healer. Performative handle. Okay, so now I've got this guy, which is a burst shotgun and a burst, or... oh, yeah, I don't really like this gun. I would like to switch out. The performative handle. Yeah, this is a genuinely good gun. Like, it really is. So, we'll just run that. Bucket shot, truncheon, 238 damage. And this thing's I think the truncheon's actually better. Yeah, I think oh, it's an airstrike? Fucking sweet. I like that. I like that way more. Hey, it's a real shotgun finally. I haven't had a real shotgun yet. That's going to change the gameplay a bit. I love this game. I'm in love with this game. I think it's a great little game. I've been playing it more and more each day a little bit. It's a great little game to toss in next to Starfield. It just sort of endlessly goes on. And get me into the next battle or whatever the fuck. Yeah, like, can I mark this loot and come back? Oh, shit. I love headshots in this game because they really matter. They genuinely matter. The crit is the headshot, and it's fucking good. That's how it would be. So, yeah, we had a fuck ton of loot that we left on the fucking ground, which is just, like, not really so good, you know? Look at all that crap. So I would like to loot all this. Let's see if we can get around this somehow. Okay. I'm going to mark this spot right here. I'm going to see what happens when I teleport. That's a custom pin. I'm going to go back to the launch pad and just come down the street, I guess. Yeah, because that's the closest one. Yeah. So take me there, and I will sell in the faction town. I like this game. It reminds me of, like, Horizon Zero Dawn, a little bit of that sort of thing. A little bit easier than Horizon. Horizon's actually kind of a skill-based game. I should go back to Horizon Zero Dawn, or sorry, Horizon Forbidden West. That's a good game. It's got problems, but still a really genuinely good game. Horizon Forbidden West. I hadn't thought about that game in a while. I don't think I want Final Fantasy 15 installed to my C drive, which is something I did the other day. And I think I want to use the non-DRM copy because it's a single-player game. Okay, what else do we do here? I gave myself a rooftop here. I suppose I could finish this place and keep working. I want to loot this. Yep. Oh, I leveled up. I'm at 21. Nice. Doing steel and stuff gave me a lot of tech points. It's very good. Simple seasoning. Healing bandage. Healer to treat fractures. I don't care about that. Healing syringe we do need. And adrenaline shots are something I do need, yeah. I would like to buy the power, although fruit tea might be also really nice, or corn soup and all that stuff, but because that's all XP stuff, but there's stuff that I need, like the advanced work supply bench, which I should work towards next. I don't know. The best LMG is that guy. And oh, that's only 6? Yeah, that, oh, I can just buy to it? Yeah, I can just buy to it. Okay, there we go. Learn how to craft the MG4 light machine gun. What's the other one? It's the DBSG shotgun. This is the double barrel shotgun, I believe. DB. Double barrel shotgun, yeah. So double barrel and MG4. Oh, can you only pick one? Oh no, you can do it. You can do it. So, HE grenade. I would like to buy the rocket launcher. I think that would be cool too, but we need other stuff. Like, I have small garage, but I need power. I need large storage crate, which I did buy too. The electrical kit all the way to small solar generator is the next goal for me, because I want to be able to power everything. And put lights in this place. Anything else I'm missing here that I'm gonna need, like the polar expeditions? Yeah, you can buy helium, huh? I need helium. It's cheap to do. The rest of the stuff I really don't care about. The furnace probably keeps your place warm no matter what you're doing or where you are, and that's something I might need to invest in. Yeah, or the nightmare lantern or whatever it is. I forget, but yeah. So anyways, yeah, we got everything we need out of that. I think I'm missing stuff out of the... no, well, the food chart is something I do need. Or like an advanced stove, but we need power before we can do that, because I want powered furnaces. Gardening kit, grow lights, automatic irrigation, whistle, water pumps, brewing barrels, youngling hunts, fishing rods, compost bin. Electric furnace is something I want to buy too, but it's very expensive. It's $720. It'll take me a while to get there. They want you in furnace longer now. Electric rock drill. Oh, I want to get out in the sun and walk, but I know my arm is gonna be sore. I can feel my arm is sore just sitting on the couch. I'm not going to walk. Electric rock drill, that's 305. We're gonna start making like other stuff here. So I think that's everything that we need right now. I'll just keep saving points for bigger stuff. The meat dryer is something I wouldn't mind having. I mean, yeah, all this food stuff is kind of what they want you to do, so that's probably what I will do. Yep, and it ate up all my points. Big quinky dink. So, there we go. Cool. Something I could do now is spend some acid on... Oh, and I got 70 tech points for doing that, I guess. Or no, I guess not. I don't know. But maybe I have... Oh, I have a cradle. Nice, yeah. So, next up, we have another cradle. Medicine usage cooldown is negative 30%. Weapon damage 50% for 4 seconds after... That's more my style, actually. I believe I will equip that. Yep. Cool. We're going up in the levels and we're getting cradles and stuff. I could take a look at... I suppose I should be killing animals. Man, it's been raining here like the whole time. Could get copper and steel. I don't know if there what else I need here. I guess chopping trees and farming is something that would be beneficial. I could chop a bunch of trees, I suppose, is something that would be like the most beneficial XP wise, I think. I'm slowly gonna go through the grind. I could just go into the storm and start fighting now, but this is a lightning storm, and those suck because they just one-shot you if you stop moving at all. See, here's the lightning. It's gonna shine down now. I think that hurts mobs too, though, so it might be to my advantage. I don't really know. I can't really stop and farm. Oh, get your gun out. Let's go. Oh, that's hurts. Oh, run from him. There, the lightning hurt him, I think. Did we kill him? Yeah, we killed him. Deviant Seed, biomechanical head. Chop this tree. Oh, is that the lightning forming? Yes, it is. And when I hear it, I need to respond and move. Lightning, I dropped some stuff. That's okay. We'll come back to this. Confirm. I like the storm. It's pretty fun. It's a lot better than going all the way to a monument and finding dudes inside of the monument halls and stuff. I think it's actually more fun. Oops. I ride a motorcycle over here so it's fast. Come on, loot, damn it. Loot, loot, loot. I think I ran over a tree, I guess? Yeah. So... that wasn't good enough, huh? I want to build a foundation. Right there. No. Don't kill me, no. Stop. Stop. Did I get that thing? Or no, maybe the lightning fried it? I don't know. Steel and copper ingots. Why? Oh, because the lightning's frying the ore? Oh, okay. Can I bait the ore? Yes, I believe I can. Oh, look, that does. It makes like direct ore? Oh, I like that system. See how creative Once Human actually is? It's cool. Oh, wood foundation. Go, go. Go, go. Keep moving. Oh, I think it fried my orb. Get out of the storm. I mean, I got loot in there, like pretty good loot in there, I think, and XP, I think. Oh, you're so annoying. Why can't you do that? Alright, fine. That's the edge? Yeah, that is the edge. That sucks. Let's move the base down just a little bit. Or whatever. I want to move this, and I want it lower, like way lower. Thank you. Yes, much better. Okay, so let's go test out this shotgun. Where do I go? Oh yeah, return the claptrap. Yeah, I guess I'm like doing that right now. Oh, the launch pad. No, I teleported out. Because I need to go to a machine. Let's sell everything I have. There's the machine. A machine. Where's the machine? Where is this machine? Where is it? This is so dumb. Is there a machine here? Fast travel station. Echo log. No, this is like a fast travel place, but it doesn't actually have a vendor. It's so goddamn dumb. Take me to a different place then. I'm trying to get to that one place. There, Someday Rise. Take me to that. Fast travel. Oh, no. Fix the brick actually does get you XP. Teleporting sucks. Armor shield, no good. Sell all of this. This is a heavy gun ordnance that's maybe better than what I'm currently using. Rotten Phage. It's a submachine gun with preemptive painter. It's a submachine gun. Assault rifle ammo. Anoretic transit with 172. It can go cryo. Submachine gun. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna. None of this stuff jumps out. I mean, there's that bad shotgun that I've had for a while. Okay, there's all of that. Then I fast travel out to that place, and then I come down to my custom marker and I try to pick up those guns. Let's see if they're still there, but I imagine if you fast travel, you probably lose them. We'll see, though. I need to know, because that's a lot of money to leave lying on the ground. Even for a single-player crappy game like this. It's not a single-player game, but it's still, like, primarily. Roasted vegetables. I need rawhide. Yeah, make me rawhide. Cool. And I will make a nice T2 headpiece. Yeah. No, T2 mask. Nice T2 mask, yeah. $234. Let's break some weapons. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. They're too low. Too low. Too low. Too low. I don't need any of that stuff, I think, at all, so just crack all of it. Mods are useful. These are... Oh, construction. I see. So this mini-bot can help retrieve your lost items, but each use causes cost durability. Lost player items. I wonder what that is. Microscope. Sherlock Holmes of the... Okay, fire extinguisher, robot dog. What happens if I select all? You'll give me parts for all that stuff, right? But I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to get... Yeah, I'll just break them all. Fine. Give me XP. So, what else? I came to this place because I'd like to run down the road to this, yeah, to my white mark, and try to recover those guns like a normal game. But something tells me that I probably can't do that. That's okay. Let me out. Stop. Wow, I haven't thought about Eve in a while, and I probably should. Yeah, are we done here? Yeah, we're done here, yeah. Get me out of here, I don't need to come back here, I don't think. I'm gonna look at this cargo container one last time. And just sort by ISK and look at anything that might be worth something. No, you can't fit that, huh? Okay, what, well, let's sort by weight here, and yeah, that thing's worth something, but a lot of this stuff down here isn't, so we're just gonna get rid of the stuff on the bottom. Back to the cargo container with you, pull this and that. Ah, that was better, yep, and now we don't have to come back. I could come back, but I don't need to, and so, yes, we are prepared to leave. Yep, I like this stuff, and it's good. Oh, the guns are here. Yay, that's good. Okay, so we know that you can go back if you're full, and that's good. Good while I develop SDU. I want you to jump. Jump, jump, jump. This is too loud. I can hear these sound effects way too loud. The world levels got turned down for some reason. Way too loud. Another level 4 done. So that was good. Let's just compare guns one last time.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Dude. Yes, the freeze grenade launcher actually is like pretty good opening damage. So is my grenade. Huh. Oh, did I get a level? I did. Yeah. Out. Damn, I put him out too. Motherfucker. Oh, headshot. Ooh, me like you, the sniper rifle. Oh. Here, I got another quest done. Did I get SDU? No. No, this is wrong. I was using the wrong drones is what it is. I know it is. I'm not going to take a new level 4. How's my cell phone battery? YouTube notification. What do you mean YouTube notification? What's that mean? Oh, never mind. Nope. I need to charge my phone. To charge my cell phone. I don't know where all of my charging cords went. Yeah, there's like an orange cord there that should work. Yeah, give me that. There we go. Well, I will need to sell, so I will go do so. Oh, good, and this is on the way anyways. I have $344,000. Wait, what? Oh, I probably muted. There we go. Froze him solid. Watching him freeze and pop like that is hilarious. Oh, jeez.
human entities.
There is a pattern of using Palestine and Palestinian
In Borderlands 4, how do I enter meat processing plant? Oh, okay, I have to dump the meat stuff on me. Okay. I wouldn't have read the piece of shit developer's mind with this, unfortunately. I couldn't figure this out yesterday at all. Or like 2 days ago. I think I'm going to take a break to go for a walk here. It's such a beautiful sunny day, I don't want to miss it. I'm worried about stressing my arm, but, you know, I can always just come home. Oh, that was Iridium. Hi. Boom. Sorry. What are we doing? Escape the satchel and kill the guard. Oh, kill the guards. Okay. I like that one. I like that one. I just freeze whatever it is. I killed him, did it? Yeah, I think it did. I think it did. I love the combat in this game. These guys are above me, I guess, and I don't really know how to get up there. Oh, there's a ladder. I love that, just bring down the hell. I just froze him into a fucking mess. Where is this guy? He's supposed to be here, but he's not. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I think this quest has glitched out. maybe he's in here. No, there's nothing here. Okay, I don't know. You have thwarted me. I don't know what to do. The guy isn't here. I don't know where you want me to go. How do I escape with Zadra and kill the guards? I've killed everybody in the room, but I don't know what to do. Okay. Now, I saw the red dot here for a while, and I do have to kill them, but I don't know where they are. I can load in and do this again, I guess. I don't really object to that. It was good XP, a lot of dudes in this room. Whatever mob is here has de-aggroed. Oh, here, I haven't been here. Maybe I just haven't been through the whole thing. I don't know. Oh, maybe I just haven't been through the whole thing, I guess. I have to pee, and I'm going to go for a walk in the sun here from 3 to 5. I don't know, maybe I'm just off cue and in the wrong room. That might be it. No, this did glitch, and I can't find this person. Oh, no, never mind. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they patched this. Oh, you say to go back in, huh? Let's I'll relog, I guess, here, because there's not much I can do. I don't see the mob that I'm supposed to kill, so... Don't know what I can do. Alright, I mean, this happens in video games from time to time. I haven't seen a lot of experience, I haven't had a lot of experience with stuff like this. Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom and go walking for a couple of hours here, guys, and I'm going to pause this recording and